Hi everyone and welcome back to SunBurst Tarot, where today we are going to be doing our 2024 horoscopes, and this pile will be for Taurus. So what we're going to be doing is kind of going month by month, so you guys are going to be able to come back and look at this reading every month to kind of see and look at if things, like what are areas of your life that are kind of being maybe a focus for that month. And we're going to just kind of look at challenges, maybe lessons, or maybe celebrations that are coming for you here in the year of 2024. So with that, I'm just going to kind of get right into the reading for you guys. Excuse me. And kind of see what's coming up here for your 2024. So again, these readings are meant for kind of like your sun sign, but take it as it resonates. If it's your rising sign, or if you really resonate with it because it's like Taurus is and you have a Taurus moon, like take it as it resonates with you, as the world works in mysterious ways. And could really, I know people who are like out of their Saturn return tend to like actually like identify more with their rising than their sun sign. So, yeah. All right. So, let's just take a look-see here. I kind of do multiple piles to see where things are going. And I want that one. And that one. Alright. So yeah, these are actually going to start, kick your month, your year off. So let's, whoop, my goodness gracious, you guys are a little bit all over the place. I'm going to take a sip of water here quick. And it seems like you guys have a very, very busy upcoming year. So looking at January, Seven of Swords energy, which is all about kind of flying the coop, getting away from a situation, people, places, or things that just aren't meant for you anymore. And I'm almost seeing this as almost like you're going out of a job. This could be a job, relationship, a friendship that you're kind of ending, and you're kind of like fleeing with your tail between your legs, to kind of just get away and not kind of look back. It's like grab all the stuff that you can and leave as fast as you can. You're not able to take everything that you want with you. So maybe this is like a job or something along those lines, where I'm really feeling like you're kind of with this going and getting away type of energy in January. So going into February, we have the Magician, speaking your truth, speaking your talents, your knowledge, and really kind of focusing and showcasing you as a whole. I really see this as you're kind of coming into not just your own, but feel like this is you really saying and sitting down with people and being like, this is how I feel, this is how I am, these are my emotions, and if you aren't going to listen to them, I'm sorry, but I am like, you're kind of like at the point of like you're fed up with kind of being ignored or abandoned or rejected, and you're like, this is where I stand, and if you aren't with me, then please leave. That's kind of the energy I'm getting here with February, with the Magician, or like a new communication could be coming in for you from a friend, family member, or even someone really unexpected who has like some insider knowledge for you that's gonna kind of maybe reshape where you're going. Looking into March, you have burdens. So with 10 of Wands, I see this as you're restructuring your burdens. You're kind of carrying things that you don't need to carry with you anymore, whether that's old conversations, whether that is an old job, or even people who've kind of been on your back for a while, and you're just like, I've kind of felt like they're dragging you back. I think this is a month of realization and almost kind of like, hey, I'm gonna drop the stuff that I don't need and kind of move on with my life. That's kind of the energy I'm feeling here in March for you. Going into April, the Knight of Pentacles, a new money-making opportunity. So even here in March, when we were like, we got to restructure these burdens, let things go that don't suit us anymore, we're going to the Knight of Pentacles, which is like, we're still in this sun type energy, which is like, you're moving towards something that is making you happy. Whether or not that's a person, place, or thing. But this, I feel like this could either be like a really good opportunity for like a new job or even like a new side hustle, I think, for you. Definitely feels like you have like a new energy going into the month. Where things are looking up. It's like a really happy month for you as well, as you're trying to like balance things, as well as kind of taking like the slow, methodical steps to essentially start what you want to start and not look back. As this is something that I think you're really happy to do, and whether or not that's a new relationship, whether or not that's a new person in your life, like a new friend, family member, or even like I'm getting like pet vibe here for some reason. So like something just brand new, or this could just be a new job as well. Looking at May, Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like you're going to get down on yourself a little bit in May. It feels like you have like a chip on your shoulder a little bit, where you're like, oh, like you need to do this thing, that thing, that thing, that thing, and it's like it almost feels like everyone's expecting you to do something like bigger than what it actually is, and it's like it's either you're not like reaching expectations, or or you feel like you're failing at trying to just do the most basic things some days, but in reality it's like, honey, like look at the month of, hey, with your Ace of Pentacles, it's like something's just falling apart that wasn't meant for you. If you're coming in with a chip on your shoulder, like it's time for you to release the 2-ton elephant off your shoulders, because it's not your responsibility to bear. This is someone else's responsibility to bear, and you just happen to have it placed on your shoulders, and by golly, you've had it sitting there for a while. Doesn't mean that they need to be there anymore, though. Okay. April, May, blah, 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 blah. May. June, we have the Queen of Cups. So you're getting in your emotions and in your feels, it feels like. So being a little bit more emotional. I even wonder if this might be like even like a mother or a brother, or mother, brother, sister, grandmother, grandfather, someone who's really emotional in your life. I feel like it's going to be giving you some really solid, good advice coming up, whether or not that's just around your job, where you're going in life, or even just feeling kind of emotionally secure or stable, is kind of really what I'm feeling here with the Queen of Cups in June, and it's really finding peace within yourself through others. Not in that like you're living to serve for others. I think this is you really kind of leaning on others to, I think, actually help you develop and understand what you actually might be feeling, because you might be a little confused, or even just like feeling like you're reeling a little bit. So that's what I have for June. Looking at July, the Wheel of Fortune, you have some really good luck, good opportunities here. Maybe this is a new business opportunity. Maybe this is just like you like get free concert tickets out of the blue somewhere. But this definitely feels like a big win for you that you, I think, have either been working on for a really long time, or this has been like something a long time coming, for like you've been working on this for like 5+ years, or this feels like a windfall of just like unexpected luck coming your way. When it comes to the Wheel of Fortune, it's like you've been working really hard, and like the fruits of your labor are starting to come to fruition, and it's like a really big, and it comes in a really big wave as well. That's kind of just hasn't. It's almost like those big waves that start underwater, and then the closer and closer to shore they get, like the larger and larger and larger they get, but they start by just a little itty bitty crumb of nothing. So like that's the type of energy I'm feeling here in July. Okay, August. Seven of Pentacles. So something didn't come up that you've been working on, but it wasn't meant to come up. So when it comes to the Seven of Pentacles, it feels like you might have been like waiting for a person, a place, a thing, a business opportunity. Maybe you're waiting to hear back from someone with a job application that you thought you for sure had, and like you got the resume in, you did the interviewing really well, and then they kind of just ghosted you at the last minute. So don't worry, don't fret. it's just opportunities that were meant for you, just or were opportunities that you thought were meant for you, just aren't meant, just weren't meant for you at this time potentially. It just feels like there's like a different opportunity coming in for you. And you're going to be it's going to actually be better aligned with what you're supposed to be doing. Doesn't mean that like this opportunity that you had like isn't for you. It's just meant it might not just be for you at this time, where it's like maybe you applied for a position, you're like looking to kind of move up in like get a promotion of some sort, and it's just like you just don't have the right experience yet. Maybe it's like 2 months away, and then you're able to get into that new job that they were looking for. Maybe it's a better company with better pay and benefits. It doesn't feel like what you've gone for this time just isn't meant for you right now. Right now, or it's just not meant for you. So don't be alarmed. Don't be fretful. This, like I said, just because it's coming up, just because it's not coming up now doesn't mean it couldn't come up later if this is something that's truly meant to happen. So, okay, August, I think, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, Two of Wands, slowing it down. We're slowing it down. We're taking it step by step. It's almost like it's almost like to like dreams. You have a lot of messages through dreams, I believe, in September. So I think you might be getting messages, dreams, but also I feel like your world is getting flipped on its head in September when it comes to like what you are really thinking that your life was going to be, or when it comes to like your job or your career or like your family. I think it gets flipped on its head, where what you thought you wanted is actually what you isn't actually what you wanted, if that kind of makes sense. Where the world gets flipped on its head. What you thought you wanted, you actually don't want. And now you're kind of left being like, I'm back at square one, and you're in the dreaming stage again. And that's what it kind of feels like here. And then with that, in conjunction with the dreaming, I do believe you all, like, you're going to be getting some really wacky dreams in September, it feels like. When it comes to just like, when I mean wacky dreams, I mean like you're riding a unicycle in the middle of a circus tent while a polka dotted giraffe is strapped to your back, and you guys are just wobbling on the tightrope that's over a pile of flames. And then there's somehow a shark that's sitting across from you on a bicycle, on a tandem bicycle with an elephant on the back. Like, that's the type of weird dreams I'm seeing for you guys, that are gonna have some interesting messages. So if you don't, I would get a dream journal of some sort and write this stuff down. Even if this is something like coming up, but like definitely getting some interpretations on that, I think would be super helpful for you during that time. That I think would help at least contextualize, I think, some moments going on in your life. Okay, that was September. Now we're in October. 9 of Wands. So you're holding back a lot, and you're kind of waiting for like, I believe, a situation or someone to blow up on you, and you're kind of just waiting because you've been like feeling it in your gut for a while, like this is something that's gonna happen, this is something that's gonna happen, and you kind of have just been waiting out the storm to see if they're gonna come at you, or if something's going to come at you to target you, and specifically, so you like been batching down the hatches, battening down the hatches, and having a pretty healthy worry of paranoia, it feels like, a little bit as well. You're not letting a lot of people in. You're kind of just waiting for the worst to happen so you can just tide it over. I don't know if this is maybe I'm feeling that this is an argument or a conversation with like a family member, specifically like a brother or a sister, or if you don't have brothers and sisters, maybe like a cousin or a mom or someone that you're like really close with, like a best friend. But like I'm definitely seeing like there's some conflict brewing here, where you're kind of just waiting for like the worst to happen, and you aren't saying anything because you feel it. So you're like, I'm just gonna sit here in my corner and wait and see and not deal with it, because if I don't deal with it, then they won't deal with it, and then they won't blow up at me. When in reality, this situation doesn't feel like it's going to turn out to be that way, but it's a healthy fear because it might have been something that's happened before. So, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, November. Page of Pentacles reversed. So for November, I definitely see that there's going to be some struggles, potentially when it just comes to making some money. I don't know if you're going to, if like I don't know if you'll lose your job, but you might have to take a pay cut somewhere. It feels like in some way, shape, or form. Or like a side hustle that you might have thought would be interesting kind of has fallen through, or there's just a minor loss of income. I may be seeing like a car repair that comes out of nowhere, or even like just a minor like medical bill that comes out of nowhere. It's nothing major. It's not like this is going to ruin the rest of your life. It's just an unexpected expense. Maybe like even like you have to get some surgery done on like your teeth or something. But it definitely feels a little bit more health related here in November, when it comes to just like a small loss of finances. Maybe you just get into like a minor fender bender and you got to do something with like insurance and stuff. But nothing too major. And then let's close it out with December. December, it feels like you have a lot of opportunities kind of like opening up for you, whether that be in money, whether that be in relationships, whether that be in like your health, whether that be whether that be just in like your day-to-day life. This feels like you have a lot of options available to you. It's like you're turning a new leaf in December, or you're kind of like taking a look back on the entire year of the opportunities that you've been able to make do with or create for yourself, and really really hone in on. You've had a lot of things that you've done, so now that you've done the work, now that you've put in the time, the effort, and all around just kept things going, you're now able to have options available to you when it comes to making money, or getting into a relationship, or having conversations with friends or family. Like, you have options, you have people you can rely on, and it feels like your network has strengthened over the years, and where you've gotten rid of people that aren't maybe there for you, and you're replacing them or really refining relationships with others who are there for you. So as the overall um, theme of the year, it's the Six of Cups, which is kind of all about giving, receiving, but nostalgia, finding the relationships that are kind of, I feel like, are going to like last you throughout your lifetime. And are going to be like the ones that you're going to be able to tell stories about too, if you want kids, or if you want to talk old person stories around the car lot. Like these are the types of people you're kind of meeting with, engaging with, and like the experiences that you're kind of going to have this year, where it's like these are teachable moments, but also moments where you're going to find individuals that are there for you, and are able to share happy memories and kind of shoot the shit around in later years. So I'm gonna then pull one card here for you guys, just around what's something to kind of keep you going through the year, or just like a general message. So this is from the Self-Love Oracle. So kind of just a couple just really nice messages. So for you are in the throat chakra. So maybe this is a time to wear a lot of blue this year, or try to eat more blueberries or blue foods. But really it's about the gift of command is kind of the big message for you here. And that is, I'm looking at it in that way with the gift of command. It's like you're going to be the one who speaks for yourself this year. You are the one that gets to determine what's going to occur, who gets to be there, who doesn't get to be there, and you're the one that gets to have control over your life. So looking at that, you're the one who gets to make these options available for you here at the end of the year. You're the one that gets to restructure your burdens, talk to the people, have these good fortune and opportunities here. And you're the one who gets to choose who gets to come in and who gets to leave as well. So, really, it's all about, I think, you saying what you want, how you want it, and just committing to it. So, this is I'm really excited for you guys, Taurus. As you guys, I think, have a really, really good year coming for you, with some ups and downs, but also with, I think, a lot of clarity around who you are, not, I don't want to just say who you are, but a lot of clarity around the options available to you that have given yourself through your hard work, dedication, and cutting out things that just aren't necessary in your life anymore. So, thank you so much for sticking with me to the end of the reading here. That's all I have. If you guys like this, please hit the like button. And then, otherwise, if you like readings like this or other pick a card readings or just horoscopes in general, I am going to be doing some readings here looking at every single month. So you guys can reference this video whenever. You can go watch those videos for each zodiac sign and then come back and see maybe these cards are like directing you into different spaces this year, or just maybe just an overall theme for your month. So yeah, I'm gonna make sure I have that posted. I'm sure January's will be posted here soon. And then, if you like this, please hit the subscribe button or the like button if you want to see more readings like this, as I do other readings on like TikTokers, people in pop culture, people on YouTube, and just true crime. So I have a couple different videos. If any of that interests you, please go check it all out. There's a lot to watch, and I've got a pretty good amount of videos that have started coming out, so there's always a backlog to see. So with that, if there are any questions, please leave them down in the comments below. Otherwise, I want to send out a great big thank you for sticking with me to the end of the reading. And I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. And I can't wait to see you guys in the next reading. Thank you.